very good afternoon to you out there. This is Impact Business Radio, IBR 92.5 FM, and you're welcome to the program Let's Talk Business on IBR 92.5 FM. And my name is Omodele Oyedeko. And Let's Talk Business is a program on Impact Business Radio where we get to talk to you about anything that you should know about your business. We get to talk about businesses you can do that can help you to succeed. And we also get to have interviews with entrepreneurs to also talk about successful businesses. And so today on Let's Talk Business, what am I going to look at? What are we talking about? What are we looking at? We're looking at small businesses you can start with little or no capital in Nigeria. Now, it is becoming difficult to make ends meet with just one income source. And so several people are investigating the possibilities of starting their own extra income in their own business and small businesses that they can do by the start. So it's very important for you to ensure that you have something else you can do. You shouldn't rely on just one source of income. And so I'm going to talk to you about small businesses that you can do that would bring you money, that will fetch you money. And you don't really need, much capital to start these businesses. Now, the first one I'm going to talk about is consultancy services. When you're a professional in a particular field, or when you're good in a particular field, you can actually give people advice and you can talk to them about what they should know in that particular field. And for this, you don't need capital to start, or even if you need capital to probably buy books and materials, it won't be so much. So consultancy services is one of the things you can do that you wouldn't need so much to start, and you can actually make your money from it. If you are good, you're a good auditor, whatever it is, whatever your field is, you can actually have people consult you on that particular area. It could be legal consult, it can be property consult, educational consulting as well. Just ensure that it's something that you're versed in, something that you're good at, something that you can easily give people advice. And then another thing you can also do is restaurant business, because no matter how poor people may be, food still remains number one basic necessities of life. So it's very essential that we eat, and everybody has to eat, no matter how broke they are. So if you can start a restaurant business, something cheap, something that won't be so expensive, you know that you'll go a long way. No matter your location, just have like a small, maybe like a small shop. When you have your coolers and everything that you can put the food, you have a neat place. People also like to eat in neat places. If you can do this, you don't need plenty capital to start. Just buy you have all these things in your house, most of the things you would actually need to start this business. So restaurant business is one of the things you can do that you wouldn't need capital, or even if you need capital, you wouldn't need plenty capital. And then fashion and tailoring services as well. There's really nobody that would say they don't need a fashion designer or a tailor. Even if you don't want to sew clothes, you probably need to amend your clothes or something, but you still need your services at one time or the other. So irrespective of your location, irrespective of where you are, it could just even be your house where you have that particular business. You just have your sewing machine, your scissors, and the little things that you need. Even if you cannot afford to get them yourself, look, you have family and friends, and somebody might have a particular thing that you will need, and you can just give me, now you're not using this sewing machine, let me use it. And you start your fashion business right there in your sitting room or your living room, and before you know it, the money will start coming in. If it's just something of 1,500 that you make today, or 2,000 is something you use that one to eat that day, and you can also save part of it. So fashion and tailoring services is also one of the things that you wouldn't need plenty capital to start. And also real estate agency. By finding properties for prospective clients, you perform a valuable service to both the owner of the properties and also to prospective tenant. So if you're the kind of person that okay, you have these connections, you can just open a small. We have them everywhere. We have all these agents. Just know that okay, the person that owns the house, and you can have maybe your shop so that people can come there, and you have your phone numbers and everything, and you have all the necessary connections that okay, if you need a 2-bedroom apartment, you need a 3-bedroom apartment, if it's a story building you can easily link them up and you get your own money. Now for this business, you really don't need capital to start your real estate agency. And also rental business, whatever. It could be car rental service, it could be chairs and canopies, it could be things that all these caterers we need, like the pots, the gas and everything. Rental business is also something else that you don't need plenty capital to start. By the time you start and you get okay, maybe it's just one canopy and two dozens of chairs or three dozens of chairs, and then as time goes on, you begin to get more and more. You can expand, but you don't need plenty capital to start your rental businesses. Sometimes it could even be maybe generator. You have a spare generator at home that is still in good condition. You could start renting it out to people, so that people that maybe have parties and they need generator to run, or they need generator to make things work for the party, they can actually use your generator and you get your money from it as well. So rental business is also something else. Then laundry service. If you're a student, if you're working, no matter what, you can start a laundry business. Even if you don't want to wash the clothes yourself or iron the clothes yourself, you can employ people that will help you do that. So, but if you have a washing machine at home, you can easily do this laundry business. You can do it in your house. You don't necessarily need to have a shop or something for you to start your laundry business. You can just do it in your house and have people that would help you out. And even if you're less busy or you don't even have any job you're doing already, you can do it on your own and wash the clothes, iron them, and get your money from it. Laundry business is something that people get their money from. Just ensure that you do it well. You don't burn clothes. You starch the ones you're supposed to starch, and so that your customers won't complain. Then you can also start your laundry business and also house cleaning business as well. These days we find out that because people are busy working and everything, they find it difficult to clean their house, and they don't have time to actually clean their house. So if you can start a house cleaning service and charge a flat fee for the amount of work that must be done, make arrangements with firms and with organizations as well to help them tidy their office environment. You can also do this so that you tell them we're going to come and clean your office. If it's 3 times in a week, you want us to do it. If it's every day during the week, but just make sure that you have a cleaning business. That's also something lucrative that you can start with little or no capital. And also you can bead making. You can make and sell customized jewelries and beads. Bead making is something that even as we grow up, we get to lay our hands on it, and you see somebody that is making these beads. It's really not difficult, but you can just maybe go for a training. You find out all these trainings are there. Training of 5,000 naira, they teach you how to make the beads, and in your house or in your living room, you start making the beads and start displaying them, and you could just put them on your phone, put them on Facebook, put them on your BBM, and tell people, oh, I'm selling beads, this is what I do. And you find out people will start patronizing you. Someone that can never come to you will tell you, do you do delivery? You also get to deliver it to them, and you get your money from the delivery, you get your money from the service, and the materials you will need are not so expensive for you to get. So basically they're paying you for what you know, and you get your money from that as well. And also the game center concept is so good, both for people that have jobs and those that want full-time involvement. And if it's something that maybe you don't have time to sit down there and monitor it, you can employ somebody and have different games, all these Xbox and PS4, PS5, and all the games that guys like, especially, and have a game center for guys that would like to just relax. And right there in the game center, you could have a small fridge where you put drinks and water, and people can actually take refreshment even as they play their games, and just ensure that people can have fun there, because people love having fun. They like having fun. So you can also have a game center. And another thing you can have besides game center is a football viewing center. Especially if you're in a location where you have plenty youths, trust me, you're going to sell. Because even when some guys, even when they know they can watch that football in their house, they still prefer going to a viewing center, because they get to meet other people there, and they can get to exchange opinions, and they can get to laugh together and scream together and everything. So when you have a viewing center, you find that guys would patronize you and you're going to sell. All you have to do is to have your TV and subscribe for your for whatever it is that you're going to. You subscribe for the football station. You have your generator down in case there's no light or electricity, and make sure you follow know when this European League or Premier League or all the matches they have, make sure you follow them up from time to time, so that you can know that there's a match today, people are going to patronize me, and ensure that you are very, very efficient. It's not that people come to them and they won't be able to watch that match, you give them one excuse. But if you know you are efficient and you won't fail them, they will keep coming to you, and they will bring their guys along, and you make your money from that as well. So these are some of the things you can do that can give you money, or something else you can do by the side that starts from the normal profession you have. Like, you can start with little or no capital. Now there are still several businesses, or there are still other businesses that you can start here in Nigeria with little or no capital. Let's talk business on Impact Business Radio, IBR 92.5 FM. And now, if you're just joining us, I was talking to you about small businesses you can start with little or no capital. With the economy now, you cannot depend on just one source of income. You can't depend on your job or on the government. So you have to think of something you can do, something that will fetch you money aside what you're doing. So we're talking about small businesses you can start with little or no capital. And now the next thing I'm going to talk about is daycare center. Now we also have women and mothers that actually have to work, and they probably won't know where to put their babies. So if you can start a daycare center, a neat place, with plenty toys and colorful things that babies will like, and even when mothers come there, they will feel comfortable and they'll be happy that their child is in this environment. So if you can have a good environment, a neat place actually, and have people, maybe just one or two people assisting you, because when you have like 5 or more than 5 babies to take care of, you might not be able to do it on your own, because babies can be very, very, so you can have someone to assist you, one or two people to assist you in the daycare center, and have a neat place so that you can take care of the children. Yes, so daycare center is something that you can do. Then you can also do gift basket or packaging service. Now these days we know we have people are becoming more creative, and we have our guys are becoming more romantic, and even the women. So you can just start a gift basket or packaging service, so that when maybe my friend is having a birthday and I'm like, oh, what would I give her? I can just contact you and say, please, could you just pack this for me? I want to give my female friend birthday present, or it's Valentine's Day. I don't know what to give my boyfriend. Can you have something for me, or whatever it is, anniversaries. People will contact you. We have birthdays every day, and we have anniversaries every day. People like to give gifts, so, and not everybody likes to think of or rack their brain or have to go through the stress of thinking of what to give that special person. So you can be the one to help them think that, okay, what do you think this person likes? Don't you think the person will like this, will like that? And you can just help them, and yes, they will pay you. And all you have to do is to take the money and buy the things. It might not even be that expensive. Just buy it and package it and make it so nice, and you keep the remaining money in your pocket. So you can do that gift basket. And also you can have a beauty salon or be a hairstylist. Really, there's actually nobody that doesn't. If you're not making your hair, you're either cutting your hair, and you probably need a hairstylist or a beauty salon, be it barbing salon or a hairdressing salon. You would need one. So no matter how small it is, you want to start, just have the necessary things like mirror, comb, and all the little things that people need to make their hair, and you can start, and then gradually you can now get the big things. You can get the hair dryers and all of that. So you can start a beauty salon. You really don't need much capital to start that. So another thing you can do is photography. People like taking pictures. Like these days, is the most photography is becoming very big now. People pay like huge sum of money to take pictures that in those days you just do 100 naira, wait and get or something. But now pictures are really. So if you're good, you can start photography. All you have to do is to gather money and buy your camera. And once you have that camera, you can work wonders, and you can perform magic. Just for you to go to a party and have your printing machine and take pictures of people, and you print it for them there. And once, even if the person told you not to take the picture and you take the picture and the picture is fine, the person will be forced to buy it. I do it sometimes. I tell them, don't take my pictures, but when they finally take it and I see the picture, I'll be forced to buy it. So yes, all you have to do is have your camera, and once you're good, people will come to you. They'll call you for their parties, they'll call you to take pictures of them, and you can make your money from that. So really, the only thing you need for photography business is that camera. Once you have a camera, you're good to go. You don't necessarily, and then if you now want to have a studio later, you can now have a studio. But for a start, all you need is your camera and your printing machine. And if you cannot afford the printing machine, you can go to places where they print pictures, and you can print your pictures from there and also make your money. So it's all about talent. If you have the talent, you're good to go. Then another lucrative business that you can start with little or no capital is wedding planning or event management. These days, people are consulting event managers to take care of their parties. So if you're good, all you have to do is tell them to pay maybe half of the money, and you can use part of the money to now get what they need for the parties. Or even all you have to do is just buy a recharge card on your phone and keep calling the caterer, call the decorator, call the this thing. Your own is to manage, and your own is to overlook and to ensure that nothing fails. So just ensure that, okay, you call this person, have you done this, have you done that, and they'll pay you. for managing it for them, because some people are busy, they don't even have time to say, oh, they want to check on this, check on the cake or something. So you on your own, you can just do that, and you get paid for helping to organize things, parties and events for people. And also you can also do computer training. If you have a basic knowledge in computer training and applications, you can teach so many people, because these days everybody wants to become a computer literate, but it's not everybody that knows how to use the basic things in computer, like Excel and some applications. And so you can just teach people Corel Draw, whatever it is that that people need. If you're good that computer aspect, so you can have your computer training, just have like one or two computers, and you can start training people in that aspect. Also, graphic design is one thing that is also going that is also giving people money now. People want to have good websites for their businesses, and people want to have good graphics. So if you're good in graphic design, you can also make your money from that, and you don't need money to know how to design something. Once you have the talent and once you have learned it over years, you can be good. Then interior decoration as well is something else you can start that would also give you money, and you don't need much to start it. Once you're good, for some people they don't even need to go through any form of training for them to start that interior decoration. They're just good. They just know that, okay, this is where the flowers should be, this is where the table should be, this is. So if you know you have that talent, you like to arrange, you like to decorate and everything, you can just start your interior decoration business. Tell people to, if they want to open their new office, or they want to have their new house and everything, they want to redecorate, they can call you. So your own is to help them decorate. All the things they will need, they'll give you money to buy, or they'll buy themselves, but you will decorate and you can make your money from it. And also recharge card printing business. Recharge card, everybody buys recharge card. Everybody, we all have our phones. So we all get recharge cards that we use on our phones, that we use to make phone calls everywhere. After like 5 houses or like 5 buildings, you see someone selling recharge card. Another 5 buildings, you see someone selling recharge card. So it's something that is moving, something that people, people get every now and then. So we can have like a printing business for your recharge card and sell in bulk. Then people will come and patronize you and sell to the little people that will buy their recharge card. So you could start a recharge card printing business. And then another thing you can also do is to start farming. You can start a small poultry, you can start a fishery. If you have your own compound, you can just do it at the back of the house and have like a small building, a small structure for the chickens. And we can start with like 50 birds, start with like 20 birds, and as time goes on, you see that they will grow, and you need to buy their food and just clean their house. And as time goes on, when they grow, when it's time for Easter or Christmas or even normal days, you can sell the chicken to people. Once they know you, they will come and patronize you. And a beautiful thing about starting poultry is that if you have the layers, you can make them lay eggs for you, and you sell the eggs. And when they cannot lay the eggs again, you sell the bird, so you make money from them. You even use them to do business. So that's another way you can start. You can make money having a poultry. Then also snail farming, fish farming, or farming generally. People have to eat, and people need all these things. So definitely you're going to sell once you know your market, once you know people that you sell these things to. Farming generally is something that you can make money from, and you need just little or no capital to start it. Yes, and then you can also have like campus or school business center. Once you are in a school environment, students want to print, they want to browse the internet, they want to buy data, they want to buy internet and all those things. So once you are in a school environment, you can have a business center so that they can actually patronize you, and if they want to print, they need to browse and everything, they can come and do it. If they want to buy jam form, they want to buy WAEC form, anything they want to do that has to do with education, you can give them that service, and you can help them out with it, and they would patronize you more. So these are some of the things you can do that would fetch you money, and you don't need plenty money. Even if you need money, it will not be much, just little capital will help you start some of these businesses that I've told you about. Then another thing you can do also is to blog. Blogging fetches money. Yes, it fetches people money. We have popular bloggers that are rich now in Nigeria. It's something that people are now doing now. All you need is your computer and internet. So this is one of the fastest growing online businesses in Nigeria. So if you have a flair for writing, or it's something that you're good at, you can just start a blog and start writing. And when you have your target audience, you start getting money from it, because the more people come to you, the more you get paid, and you can have advertisers coming to you, and yes, you become rich just from your living room with your computer and your internet. So blogging is something that you can do. Then you can also be an ebook publisher, because people go online to download thousands of ebooks every day. People don't really buy hard copy anymore. So if you could start an ebook publishing company, where you're a great writer, you have a particular skill that people are willing to learn. You can write a detailed ebook and have your work published on the internet, and people will be able to patronize you right there on the internet, and they'll pay you online. You get your money online. You don't need to have a big company for that or something. You can do that in your house. And also, if you have a specific skill, like maybe you know how to play particular instrument, you can have a music center where people can come and learn how to play music instruments from you. Because these days people want to learn all these, they want to learn how to play keyboards, saxophones, and some other instruments. So you could go to schools or have private centers and tell, okay, I can teach your child how to do this. I can teach your child how to play the keyboard. Just buy a keyboard for your child, and I'll teach your child, and they'll pay you for teaching the child. So you can become a teacher, a music lesson teacher. You can go to schools as well. In schools these days we have um music subjects, so that they can teach the children, because they want the children to learn even as they grow, how to sing, how to play instruments, so that their God-given talent and skills will not be a waste. So if you know how to play a particular instrument, you can have a music learning center, so that people can come to you and they can learn how to play that music. Another thing you can also do is to have an advertising network. The basic concept with advertising network is to feature advertisers on your website that are willing to have their advertising network ads on their website. So you can have all these people are advertising online, because several people are now online these days. So people want to advertise their businesses online, so that people can see and get their businesses. So you can start an online advertising network, so that advertisers generally can come to you and can network their services and their product as well. And also you can have a social media marketing, because social media consultants are helping Nigerian companies grow their revenues, and they're getting very relevant on social medias. So you can employ strategies ranging from social vitality to pure user engagement, to help social media consultants, to help customers on social media feel like a family. And people can consult you. I told you consultancy is something else that you can also use to make money in Nigeria. And basically what you need in consultancy is just for you to have basic knowledge, and to have very good knowledge about that particular field, so that when people come to you, they can get whatever it is they want to get from you, and it's not something that you're not versed in. So if you want to go into consultancy business, it can be legal consultancy, it can be property consultancy. People want to get their property, they can come to you to ask for advice, that okay, what do you think I should do concerning this, and you can help them out. And also car wash business is another business that requires less capital. So you can rent out a space for a year and get all the necessary materials, ensure it's a place that you can get water, you have soap and necessary things that people use in car wash to wash the cars, and people will come to you. But just make sure you are in a location where people can gain access to you, and people can easily see you. It's not a place where they don't have plenty cars, like in a village or something. If you are in like city where they have cars, they will patronize you, because it's not everybody that has time to wash their cars or clean their cars every morning. So every now and then they'll patronize you and come to you. So you don't need much capital to start a car wash business. Yes. And also I've also told you that you can start a barbing salon or dressing salon. You can start decoration as well. For every event there's always a need to decorate the venue and make it look good. So decoration business comes different sizes and different decorations. So if you choose to be an event decorator, you can help people decorate their event venues. But just make sure you have the necessary connections. All these event managers, you can have good relationship with them, so that they can always call you when there's an event, and they can always consult you to say, okay, there's an event coming up, would you like to be event decorator for this particular event, and you're good to go. And also you should also know that food is very important. So if you can start maybe something small like chin chin snacks, and take it to offices, take it to schools, so that people can buy from you. Take it to them, the order for 10 today, you can take it to the office and people from the office will buy. And basically all you have to do is to have good connections and to have good customer relationship and service, so that people can actually patronize you. All right, so with that, we have come to the end of the program. Let's talk business for today. If you're just joining the program, I talked to you about small businesses you can start with little or no capital. With the economy now in Nigeria, you need to think of other ways or other sources of income and other things that you can do to ensure you get money. And I hope that one of these things will be useful to you, so that you can think of starting that business with the little capital that you have. All right, so my name is Omodele Oyedeko, and the program is Let's Talk Business on Impact Business Radio. And Let's Talk Business comes up every Monday to Thursday, same time on Impact Business Radio, IBR 92.5 FM. I'd like to say a very big thank you to Mary Fakunle, and also to Eniola Olaoye, also for handling all the equipment that we need and ensuring that this production came out well. And we'll say thank you also to you for listening and for staying tuned to Impact Business Radio, IBR 92.5 FM. So my name is Omodele Oyedeko. Bye and have a lovely day.